What is good, YouTube? It's your boy J Luke back with another sneaker review. Today we got something a little special for y'all, but we got the new Yeezy 700 V3 Alvahs, and what we see here is Kanye displaying a new model. Previously they displayed the same model in the SILs, which was the all-white version of this pair, but with this pair, just the all-black, triple black colorway, I think it's just so clean. I think it's dope. I think it's one of these shoes. It looks very futuristic, and it'll probably catch on, within the years coming. But I think it's just a dope shoe overall. I mean, looking here at the top, they kept it the exact same with the 700. The previous models that they had, except what they did was they made more of a rubberized mudguard panel to replace that there. Kind of looking over here on the side, you can even see like they kept the exact same 700 layout from 700 V2, but what they did was they threw this like bone-like cage over top of it, basically just to kind of emphasize more of the futuristic look. And if you didn't know, this cage actually glows in the dark, which you'll see on the thumbnail. But this thing is just dope overall, man. A lot of people think it looks like more of like a futuristic moon shoe or a van or some sort, but I think this thing is awesome, man. Like, just looking here, even at the top, they look completely different with these hits of 3M that they did. Even at the, entry of the shoe, what they did was they did more of a sock-like feel for it. Almost like a booty more so thing. But looking more into the medial side of the shoe, still the same pattern. It looks like they did the exact same thing on both sides. Same thing that they did with the 700 V2s. But overall, just kind of, pretty much morphed a little bit. They have this smooth sole on here. I think that gives it a nice look as well. And then moving on to the back, what they did was they had this more so of a almost unfinished look here at the seam. But I think it's pretty dope overall. Again, this is one of those shoes that, I think a lot of people are going to sleep on. But, it's a black Yeezy in itself, which black Yeezys almost always do well. And just the little hits and accents. It's also glow in the dark. I mean, this thing looks awesome at night. You spend a whole day outside. As soon as you walk inside, it's definitely a nice pop. And, it just looks pretty cool overall. I don't think a lot of shoes necessarily have this whole glow in the dark overlay over it, other than the Azraels, of course. And then looking at the bottom here, they even did a couple, small details of hits here and there, which I think is pretty cool as well. Basically just replacing the boost. But this is, one of the only Yeezys that doesn't have boost in it, which is pretty unique overall. Still very comfortable. I still say, it's almost just as comfortable as any other shoe. Maybe not as comfortable as like the original 700s, but overall still very, good overall as far as, walking, putting mileage on it and so on. Even on the box, they took the boost off of it, just to kind of basically emphasize that. But overall, man, it's definitely a dope shoe. I think right now resell is currently sitting at about $350 or so. I can definitely see that going up, way up. I think the SILs right now are probably about 600 or so. I can definitely see it, reaching those numbers, probably within the end of this year or so. But definitely get your hands on the pair if you can. But otherwise, I appreciate you guys staying tuned, and I got more on the way.